Welcome to the Hollywood Makers. I am your host, Claudia Cano-Asbjornsen. On this episode, we bring you news from the new Harry Potter series, the Venice International Film Festival, and how new legislation in California can regulate artificial intelligence and its use particularly in the entertainment and media industry. And of course, we bring you interesting facts and recommendations on our monthly segment, The Ones to Watch. Let's start with news from the Venice International Film Festival, where Academy Award winner Pedro Almodóvar won the prestigious Golden Lion for his film The Room Next Door, which stars Julianne Moore and Tilda Swinton. This is Almodóvar's first English language movie. The film also received one of the longest standing ovations in the festival's history, 18 minutes to be exact. Actress Nicole Kidman won the Volpe Cup for Best Actress for her role in Baby Girl. Unfortunately, she had to leave the festival because her mother, Janelle Ann Kidman, passed away. Nicole dedicated the award to her mom. We send her and her family our deepest condolences. We also want to take the time to send our condolences to the family of James Earl Jones. The renowned actor passed away this month, leaving an amazing legacy with his roster of films and iconic roles. May he rest in peace. In other news, do you think your child could be the next Harry Potter? Well, if you live in the UK or Ireland, this might be the opportunity you and your kid might have been dreaming about. There is a new original Harry Potter series in the works at HBO. The casting call for the new Harry, Hermione, and Ron is now open. The casting call is set for children in the UK and Ireland, and they need to send self-tape auditions. But one of the requirements is that the actors must be between the ages of 9 and 11 years old by 2025. The original stars of the Harry Potter movies were Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, and Rupert Grint, 10, 11, and 12 years old, respectively, when they started filming back in 2000. So if you have or you know of any kids in the UK or Ireland who want to become the next Harry Potter stars, this is your time. The new series will be a faithful adaptation of J.K. Rowling's books and will be written by Francesca Gardner and directed by Mark Mylod, both known for their work in the hit series Succession. J.K. Rowling will be an executive producer along David Heyman, who also produced the films. Now, in our past episodes, we have been discussing the use of AI and its ramifications within the entertainment industry. So we wanted to bring some important information about some bills that could be signed or vetoed by the California Governor Gavin Newsom this month. There are 4 bills in particular that are of interest when it comes to artificial intelligence. AB 1836, Use of Likeness Digital Replica. AB 2602, Contracts Against Public Policy, Personal or Professional Service Digital Replicas. SB 1047, Safe and Secure Innovation for Frontier Artificial Intelligence Models Act. And SB 942, California AI Transparency Act. Now let's dive into each one of these because we have to explain each one of them. First, AB 1836. This bill addresses the use of digital replicas of deceased performers in media. It requires companies to get permission from the estates of deceased performers before using their likeness in films, TV shows, video games, or other media formats. The goal is to protect the digital identity of performers, ensuring their image or voice is not used without consent after they pass away. Now, AB 2602 is very similar to AB 1836, but is focused on living actors. AB 2602 ensures that actors must give explicit consent before their likeness or digital replica is used in media projects. It aims to prevent unauthorized usage of a performer's image or voice through digital technologies. meaning that employers will not be able to use an AI version of a performer's voice or likeness if such usage replaces work that the performer could have done in person. If the contract of the employment doesn't specify how the digital replica will be used, and if the performer did not have legal or union representation when the deal was made. SB 942, known as the California AI Transparency Act, aims to provide transparency around AI-generated content. This bill mandates that any content created by generative AI systems with over 1 million users must include both visible and hidden disclosures. These disclosures help people identify whether text, images, audio, or videos have been generated or altered by AI. One of the bill's key provisions is the requirement for AI providers to offer publicly accessible tools enabling users to verify whether a piece of content was AI generated. This is particularly important to help curb misinformation such as deep fakes or false political content. By offering these detection tools, the bill promotes accountability and transparency in AI-driven content creation. Now, SB 1047, Safe and Secure Innovation for Frontier Artificial Intelligence Models Act. Now, this one is a broader bill that encompasses the regulation of most advanced artificial intelligence models, particularly those that require immense computational power to develop. The bill introduces safety measures to ensure that powerful AI systems, which have the potential to cause significant harm, are properly controlled and monitored. This bill has created a little more tension between developers because some of them see this as something that could hinder innovation instead of enhancing accountability. Now, the bill has several key components, and we have to summarize them here because they're quite lengthy. Starting with the covered AI models. The bill applies to AI models that either require massive computing power for training or operate at a level of cutting-edge foundational AI models. This targets only the most sophisticated AI systems. Safety assessments. Developers must conduct safety checks before training these advanced AI models. They need to ensure AI will not contribute to harmful activities such as cyber attacks, the creation of dangerous weapons, or large-scale infrastructure disruptions. Shutdown capability. If a model fails safety checks, developers must have the ability to shut down or limit its functionalities. Third-party testing. Developers must submit annual compliance certifications and report any AI-related safety incidents to a newly established division within California's Department of Technology called the Frontier Model Division. And last, labor protections. The bill also includes protections for employees working on AI models, encouraging them to report safety concerns or potential violations without fear of retaliation. These bills would apply to the state of California for now. But if there's any indication, these are probably just the first steps in creating some kind of regulation for the development of new AI technology across the board. Developers are hesitant to reject or support SB 1047, but the other three bills are receiving the backing of SAG-AFTRA and the Recording Academy. So there you have it, lots of information pertaining to the use of AI and what is happening in the industry. And now, here are some amazing stories led by powerful women in our segment, The Ones to Watch. Let's start with The Wild Robot, an animated drama film that centers on a robot named Rossum 7134. The epic adventures follows Rossum, Ross for short, as she is shipwrecked on an inhabited island and must learn to adapt to the harsh surroundings, gradually building relationships with the animals on the island and becoming the adoptive parent of an orphaned gosling. Wild Robot is a new adaptation of the literary sensation, Peter Brown's beloved award-winning #1 New York Times bestseller. The movie is written and directed by 3-time Oscar nominee Chris Sanders, the writer-director of DreamWorks Animation's How to Train Your Dragon, The Croods, and Disney's Lilo and Stitch. The film features the voice talents of Academy Award winner Lupita Nyong'o as Robot Ross, Emmy and Golden Globe nominee Pedro Pascal as Fox Fink, Emmy winner Catherine O'Hara as Possum Pinktail, Oscar nominee Bill Nye as Scooz Longneck, and Kit Connor as Gosling Brightbill. The film premiered at the Toronto Film Festival to great reviews. Next is the comedy My Old Ass. Written and directed by The Fallout's Megan Park and produced by Margot Robbie, the Sundance Film Festival official selection is a fresh coming-of-age story. An 18th birthday mushroom trip brings free-spirited Elliot, played by Macy Stella, face-to-face with her wisecracking 39-year-old self, played by Aubrey Plaza. But when Elliot's old ass starts handing out warnings about what her younger self should and shouldn't do, Elliot realizes she has to rethink everything about family, love, and what's becoming a transformative summer. Writer-director Megan Park is also an actress. She portrayed Grace Bowman for 7 seasons in The Secret Life of the American Teenager. Macy Stella, who makes her feature film debut as younger Elliot, is also a singer. Stella played Daphne Conrad on television's Nashville, starting at age 8, but chose to take a break from acting at 15. The film was shot in Muskoka Lakes, Canada, and for the cast and crew, the experience was idyllic. Though there were frigid waters, bears, and insects to grapple with, they lived in lakeside cottages as if at a summer camp. Megan was so excited to have Aubrey as part of the cast that she met her wearing a life jacket. She said, "I remember I was out on a jet ski when I heard that she wanted to have a Zoom meeting, and I ran so fast to my cabin that I Zoomed her with my life jacket still on. That's how excited I was," she said. Maddie Ziegler, who plays Ruthie, and Macy, who plays Elliot, have been friends since childhood, which makes their friendship on the film more authentic. And to wrap our wants to watch, we have the film Woman of the Hour. Based on the true story of Rodney Alcala, the dating game killer, this film explores the chilling events surrounding his appearance on the TV show The Dating Game while in the midst of his murder spree. Anna Kendrick stars as the unwitting contestant who chooses Alcala as her date. Woman of the Hour is based on the true story of American serial killer and sex offender Rodney Alcala. This will be the directorial debut of actress Anna Kendrick, who also stars in the film. Netflix acquired the film for $11 million shortly after its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival. Daniel Sovato, who plays Rodney Alcala, was born in San Jose, Costa Rica. Though the story is quite dark, Anna Kendrick uses the case to make an incisive statement on the way women are forced to navigate their encounters with men. And there you have it. We hope you enjoyed this episode and don't miss out on these great movies. Don't forget to like and subscribe and become part of our community of the Hollywood Makers. Till next time.